This video for a walk in a fat woman's shoes. Tonight, don't say I'm eating oysters and cream of wheat. I've never had oysters this way. I cooked them though. So, drinking on a good old H2O. Yeah, big Gurt. The coldest water bottle, y'all. So, I'm gonna get into this. Well, welcome back. Welcome. Take a load off. Watch this video that you're gonna think most likely is terribly nasty. But we're gonna find out. I'm gonna say my grace, then I'm gonna get into whatever. God is good, God is great, thanks for being about to receive, bless your holy name, bless the prayers in there. So I made a little sauce and I cooked my oysters in it. And as you see, it's on a bed of cream of wheat. Well, you might think it's grits, but it's not. So how y'all doing out there? Gotta eat that plain first. I don't know what it's gonna be like with the sauce. And I love cream of wheat. My son thinks he got it down pat. Okay, they got some sauce on it. But he don't, y'all. He makes it too thick. Yeah, I smelled it. Because I wanted to know if it was, if I could still smell it. Maybe I could know if it's still hot. I made this little sauce with some Asian seasonings and whatnot. And I basically just threw my oysters in it. Cooked them just a little too long. But that was one of the small ones. But being it was due, I was just getting over some kind of stomach, whatever. I didn't want to eat them like partially raw. Y'all, if I had tea, I'd be finished with this oyster by now. I know a lot of y'all out there talking about when you gonna go get tea. I'ma go. I just don't want to see a dentist. And that's my problem. My son thought I needed a fork. What I'm doing is I'm taking it apart and eating it in pieces. It's still kind of rubbery. So at this point, that's for the cats. This would have been better with red bell peppers in it. I wasn't trying to overdo it though. Wow. Today, me and Keisha took a trip to, where did we go? We went to Walmart, we went to Dollar Tree, we rode around downtown and South Dallas. Not by choice. Curtis and I did a energy drink review. You're interested in that? It's Mel Baby. I don't know. I think this. I'm gonna have to check him for fleas or something. He got real itchy skin. I don't know if it's fleas or not because when I came home, my neighbor dog was in my yard, and I know he don't, spray his yard and all that. I spray my yard. I get Terminex sprayed every 3 months. And if that's not sufficient, then I'm gonna have to go ahead on and just let them go and feed my yard myself. I really don't like putting pesticides all over in my yard though. That lasts. This dog is something else. He got his list and picks and chooses. First is Curtis. Then I'm going to kind of see it's in between Terrell and Keisha. But I'm at the bottom. What?
The dog loved me.
You need something too.
What?
You won't mess with me? Huh.
What I do? She look.
He don't love you, and he won't go out. What you about to eat?
Chicken. One.
I don't know if y'all saw that, but I try not to show you. Another reason I'm chewing and chewing and chewing. You know that part that normally get left in the shell? Whoever shucked these left it in the oyster. think I got enough of them oysters. Wow. This is gonna be a short video. Right now, after I do this video, excuse me, garlic. I don't know what I'll be doing after I do this video. Might read a book, might do a puzzle, might finish watching Netflix. Yo, I watched this series on Netflix called Safe. If you've watched it, don't do a spoiler. But I did not see that coming. I really did not. I was like, I did not see that coming. I did not. I was like, wow. Wow. And I was like, he got another one on there. I'm going to go watch it. But my sister told me anything Harlan Coben does, I'm going to want to watch. Excuse me. It's called Safe. But the one I'm watching right now, I don't remember the name. But it's by him too. And here, boy, come open that for me. And let me just tell y'all, Safe, I did not expect that. I just did not. I did not see it coming, y'all. Normally, some of the movies, when it start boiling down, I be like, yeah. I could see that. I could see that. But this one, I was like, I did not see it. I just did not see it, y'all. I was like, wow. I was watching it when I talked to my sister. But when I finished watching it, I say, look, you got to watch that. You say he's a good one. This one was good. You will not see it coming. So she ain't texted me back yet. But I did not. I just did not see it, y'all. And I couldn't believe that. Because normally I pick it up and I see it and be like, oh, wow. I did not see it. So, well, it's still kind of early. So, you know, I'm trying to get into the 10-ish, 11 o'clock bedtime like some old folks or whatever. But that's because I wake up so early in the morning. I went to bed last night at 11, and I woke up. I was trying to get up for 4, and I was like, bitch, if you don't lay back down. So I just laid down. Then I woke up again at 5. Well, when I woke up at 6 o'clock, I was like, third strike you out. I got up, which was okay, because it gave me time to be me, you know, my me time. Because everybody else was asleep. And if they weren't asleep, they weren't bothering me. So I was like, okay, cool. And so when me and Keisha, because I knew me and Keisha was supposed to be leaving for 9. So, you know, I was trying to sleep closer to the time we was leaving. Didn't happen that way. And I got up. I played a few games, did a little journaling, And then I got dressed and got ready to go with Keisha, you know. Gurt is a fool. Do you not know? They took us out of our neighborhood, brought us all the way downtown, then brought us back to South Dallas, then brought us to the store. Then you want to know the other crazy part? The man that brought us picked us up. I was like, well, why did we extend this trip and make all that extra time? Because if I knew he was down the street, I'd have went and met him. Look, we finished. Because all I really was going to Walmart for was a acetaminophen and maybe a blow dryer. I'm going to do my Walmart haul later on. So it's going to be up maybe tomorrow. Yeah, probably tomorrow. If it's not up tomorrow, it'll darn sure be up Friday. And I wasn't going to get too much. But, well, I really still didn't get too much. But I was also looking for things. You know how you be, like, what I wanted was a swivel hook. The only swivel hook Walmart had was this big. I was like, ooh, he's not a toy dog, so this is not going to work. Walmart over there act like, yeah, I understand they in a reasonably high crime area because there's a lot of misguided youths and homeless people and whatnot. But they got every damn thing locked up. The deodorant locked up. The fucking soap locked up. Well, you know, they've been locked up, these small appliances, you know, clippers, blow dryers, trimmers, and, but I was like, fuck, you lock up your cologne case, your fragrance case. Some things you go to the cosmetic area for, they gotta unlock it with a key. I'm like, wow. Like, you want to treat everybody like criminals. Then don't talk about when you go to sporting goods, which I understand the bullets being locked up, but all the fishing reels was locked up. I was like, what the hell? You got to call for assistance for a fishing reel? You know, that's just ridiculous. And if that's the case, keep a picture, keep a display up there, and put the rest of that shit in the back somewhere. Walmart look like they don't make keys no more. The BBs was locked up, I understand that, and the bullets. But clay things that you shoot at, clay targets, paper targets, wow. And all their tools, 95% of them was locked up. I was like, wow, is that serious around here? I know it's that serious. I'm going to have to, no. Because when I went to that other Walmart, the cat food was it the same price? Was it 10 cents cheaper? I'm thinking it was 10 cents cheaper. I don't know why, that's the ghetto too. Maybe because for you to get away from that Walmart, you got to get through 3 stories. You got to run down 3 flights of steps, or you're going to have to run down that ramp. And running around down that ramp is dangerous. So But hey, when you stealing and you don't want to get caught, the shit people will do. I've seen it, y'all. Shit, I've seen the shit that the quote unquote security do. How you gonna grab a woman fucking child and say, come back in the store with me? Like, how you do that shit? That's like kidnapping, ain't it? They sitting up here. I saw a little glimpse of the news about the Louisville shooter. I didn't even know nothing went down in Louisville. But from my understanding, what they're trying to make it is like he was a disgruntled employee and he went back and he shot the motherfucker up. But the thing that's working on my nerve is he brought that gun legally. Okay, what's your point? What, you wanted him to go to the neighborhood gun shop and get a little 44 or something from his neighborhood dealer or something? Like, what is so surprising that he got the gun legally? Most of those people do get the guns legally. What's your point? That's your way of trying to stump on other people's rights to own guns or buy certain guns. And you want to know what's the crazy fucking part about that? I read in an article that he didn't even have the gun ready to be able to shoot it when he went up in there. He was trying to shoot somebody in the back, but she got away because he had the safety on and the gun wasn't loaded. Fuck he went in there for? But hey, it's your business. My condolences to those people who lost their family members in that. And also the people in Nashville. They say he was the 149th mass shooting in the United States this year. And I'm like, y'all need to change the definition to mass shooting. Because where I come from, that's basically called shooting up the party. You know, they say a mass shooting is when 4 people die or more, not including the gunman. 4? That's it? Shit, from when I was growing up, my understanding, a mass shooting was like, what, about 15 people? 10, 15 people? Well, however it go. I don't know what happened in that situation. I don't know if they got him, if they killed him, or if he turned himself in, or I don't know nothing about that. I just know he went in the bank and he was a disgruntled employee. Is your life worth going in there and doing that to your co-workers or ex-co-workers? Like, shit. Go about your business and live your life. They had to been doing him some cruel ass shit. But then again, nowadays it don't you tell somebody something the wrong way, they get mad. Hey, how you doing? Why are you talking to me with that bass in your voice? Wow, sorry. How you doing? Just like today Keisha was telling me something. Talking about, why are you talking to me like that? I'm like, what you talking about? This is how I always talk to you. She said, but you shouldn't be saying that to me. I said, oh, now you done went on got to be a titty baby, you're a sensitive bitch now? She was like, no, but I don't think that's very nice. If you're not in your feelings, bitch, leave me alone. You get me. You know what I'm saying to you. And as you said, you got to be a strong bitch to fuck with me. I think you really have to be a crazy bitch to fuck with me. But I don't think so. I don't see I'm just like the best thing since fucking Velveeta. I don't know what she talking about. That girl be tripping. I had stopped eating because I wanted to know, if I felt some irritation or whatever in my stomach. Nope, not yet. Yo, the other day, I had been taking gas pills and fucking Tylenol to make it through. That's how bad my pain was. Then I go over to my doctor and, well, no, I'm going to call him a farm tech. Excuse me. He prescribes medication and he monitor you while you on it and whatever, whatever. So I go see him today. I told him, well, no, I went to him yesterday. I told him, well, since I stopped taking all the medications, I have not had any stomach pain. I said, the last one I stopped 2 days ago. I said, my stomach feels better today. Oh, well, that medicine I gave you couldn't have possibly gave you any stomach problems. And if you have problems like that, why don't you go to the emergency room? Wow. Really? I just let him speak. I said I will slowly but surely add all those medications I was on back. But I gotta eliminate which one doing this shit to my stomach. But then again, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. You know what did that to me? I was already having stomach difficulty. And what I mean by that is Saturday, a couple of Saturdays ago, not Saturday before Easter, but last week, I went to Burger King. And y'all, I ate that burger, I took a bite. At first I was hungry as fuck. So I wasn't really paying attention. But by the time I kind of chilled on my hunger, I was like, something ain't right with this burger. So I just stopped eating and put it away. So my stomach it was okay, but it wasn't. So the next day, my stomach still fucked up. It's like I was bloated. It's like I wanted to, I just had all kind of issues, okay? It didn't feel better till I took the Pepto-Bismol, though. But I still was having some little issues. So I go get my daughter, and I go get my little cousin, and I go, do handle a little business or however. No, I went and got my little cousin, took him somewhere. Then I went to Lowe's. Now my stomach messing with me doing this shit, right? But I hadn't in a few days, So I was like, well, not a few days, maybe 2 days. But that ain't me. Anybody who knows me, that ain't me. So I was like, okay. But I hadn't been having cold drinks. So, my A1 go-to is a Coke. But we only had Pepsi products. So I got me a Mountain Dew. So I ain't drink it. I just took like a little sip or so out of it. And I closed it back up. So I goes get my daughter. While I'm waiting on her to do what she got to do, I start drinking the Mountain Dew. I'm like, this is not going to end well. So what I do is I go get little nephew, little cuz. She like to call. She be up there talking about you, uncle, grandpa, whatever. So I go get what I gotta get for him, and I'm supposed to bring them to the washer. Well, we goes to the washer. I'm like, I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know how it's going to go. Let me bring you to the washer. And I got to run home. Thank the Lord, the washer is like down the street from my house. She was like, oh, look at you. I was like, yeah, look at me. I said, I got to go, you know. So I said, I'm going to drop you off at the washer, and I'm going to go to my house. She was like, no, because that's the new washer around here, and I know it's packed already because it's Sunday. We just going to go to the house with you. When you finish, and we'll go to another washer. Yo. Because like I told him, I was telling my son and my daughter, I said, you know, I ain't had a Coke in a minute. I said, but people complain and talk about Coke, but Mountain Dew is worse. But here it is. I picked up the Mountain Dew. I say Mountain Dew is like Coke on crack. It has more sugar and more caffeine than a Coke. So I'm like, I got to go. I got about a half a bottle of Mountain Dew yet left. I said, nope. I got to go. Now I could bring y'all could take y'all shit up out there, and I'm peeling out. They was like, no, don't leave us. I was like, all right then, motherfuckers. So they like, no, you go to the bathroom. Then we'll find another washer. I went, if you insist. But I ain't used the bathroom in a minute, so I'm going to be a while. Yo, I could not get off the toilet for about an hour. I was mad with myself. And after that day, that Sunday, oh, my stomach was kicking my ass. So I was like, at first I was barely eating. Then I started doing the chicken noodle soup, you know. But my stomach didn't get better. I'm going to say it felt better yesterday. So I'm saying I'm good. But you know when the pain really hit me, y'all? It ain't while I'm up doing shit. It's when I lay down. So that's how I'm going to know when I'm really, you know. But I take them gas X, I take them Tylenols, and like I was telling Keisha, when you take Tylenol and you don't need it, it does nothing for you. But when you take it and you need it, it's like it make you go to sleep for some reason. So I was in there trying to have sweet dreams and whatnot. I don't know what made me start drinking this. But you know, you need a little alkaline for your acids. So I'm finished, y'all. That's the end of my story and my whatever. I'm about to go ahead on and do something for a little while before it get to be bedtime. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay safe. I don't know why I say that. I got hours before bedtime. And being as though I'm close to bedtime, I won't be taking no nap. My son looked at me like I'm crazy. We normally take a nap every day around whenever I go to my room. You know, I've been in the front, I've been in the street, I go to my room. They think it's nap time. Sometimes it is. Well, on that note, y'all, I'm going to say have a good one. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay safe. And we going to push it down later and put you whatever. Because we know you can pick up what we putting down. And peace.